everyone, welcome back. So today I want to do a video on BECCA glosses, new glosses from BECCA. I received these in PR and I just thought I would do a really quick lip swatch. This is also a new formula. It is, let me say, they're called the BECCA Glow Glosses. And like I said, they were sent to me in PR, so thank you so much to BECCA. It says, drench your lips in glow. So this is shine of a lip gloss, pigment of a lipstick, and nourishing benefits of a balm. So they say, light up your lips with our new glow gloss. Enhance your look with these 10 stunning shades, which are inspired by the best-selling shimmering skin perfectors, highlighters, and luminous blushes. So the names of them are matching to like either the highlighters or their blushes. So there are several different colors and I'm gonna try them all on my lips for you. So the things that they say about them are they are 3D light reflecting pigments. They have a lip pumping combination in them of peptides, peppermint oil, ginger, and they instantly make your lips appear fuller. When I smell them, they smell very, very pepperminty, like super pepperminty. It says hydrating shea and murmur butters soften and condition lips. These are $22. They're available on BECCACosmetics.com, Sephora, and Ulta, and they're coming to those stores in May, but they're available online currently. So I will link them down below. And like we said, we have 10 shades. And when I first looked, it looks like there's about like 2 different nude shades, a brighter pink shade, and then a darker pink shade, and then a maroon shade, some deeper neutrals, and then a gold and a few corals. So they have a pretty good range if you are looking for a color. I think they pretty much covered a really good range. I would have liked to have seen like a little bit, like the deepest coral is this color, and I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of something like this. But again, they said that they were naming them after different skin perfector highlighters and blushes, so they probably just don't have a blush that's as bright. Anyways, I love the packaging of them. It's really nice packaging. So it has just this like, almost like, I call this like the test tube type packaging where it kind of goes down. There is a circular down there and it's a thicker gloss, and then the top label looks like how like their blushes and highlighters like on the very, very tippity top. So let's just look at the doe foot applicator. It is like a slanted tilted wand. I don't know if you can even see that. A slanted tilted wand, and then it just has like a well up of the product right there. Like I said, they smell straight up like peppermint oil. I don't smell any of the ginger or anything like that. It just literally smells like straight up peppermint oil. So let's just get to swatching these on the lips and I will give you my thoughts. I have worn one of these and it was this nude shade right here. This one is Rose Quartz. I have worn this one over a lipstick. I liked the way it felt. I like the way it wore, but my personal thoughts are from putting that one and then swatching them on my hand. It says that they have the full pigment of a lipstick, and I don't think that they do. Like, they don't have a full pigment in my opinion, but again, I haven't tried all of the deeper colors on my lips yet, so that's what this video is for. We're gonna try them on my lips and I'll let you know. We'll see together if they have a little bit deeper pigment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off the clear gloss that I have on right now, and we're gonna go ahead and get to swatching. Okay, first I'm going to start with Rose Quartz, and let's just go ahead. This one does not have a lot of color or pigment to it. It's just a very, I would say, a light baby pink pigment, but almost like appears like a clear gloss on the lips. And it does have little microscopic shimmers in them that you can sort of see on the lips, but those just really appear like you've got extra shine. They're just very reflective, which is what it says. Okay, so you saw how many dips I went in, probably 3 or 4 dips. Feels very, very minty. Like I said, this is like a color that's like an everyday, like super wearable, or one that I would wear over like a nude lip product, like a lipstick that I would top with this. I just like the way it feels. It does feel It's not like a super plumping, like a plumping feeling, but it does give you like that minty feeling. So I would call it like more of like a minty plumping gloss than like a tingly, like severe pumping gloss. But I liked this one, and as you can see, it does give a little bit of like a pinkish, like that like pale pinky creamy-ish to the lips, but just like a basic pinky nude. Okay, next one is another one of my favorites, and I think that this shade is going to be a lot of people's. This one is in Opal. Let me do also a swatch on my hand. I'm going to swatch these on my hand so that we can look at them. That was the Rose Quartz, and then here is Opal, which in comparison, it's a little bit more of like a peachy, more nude. I just picked out new paint colors for this room because I'm painting this back wall like a gray, a light gray. So I'm excited because I think it will help with the light in this room. This one is like a true nude gloss. It's a very creamy formula, very shiny, but I wouldn't call it sticky or goopy. But it does take a few dips to kind of feel like you're coating yourself, especially with these lighter colors. So this one is Opal, and I do love this one. Between this one and the Rose Quartz, that would probably be like my two most used, but that's just because I gravitate to a nude gloss. Okay, let's go for this one. This is Champagne Cream. This looks like a really nice one to wear over like a nude. Again, this would be like a topper, which is why I don't understand why they say these have the full pigment of a lipstick, because I don't really find that. They seem rather sheer. But this one is a pretty color to put over like a nude gloss. So as you can see, it just gives a little bit of shimmer and shine. This is one that I would wear a lot too because it just has that really pretty like hint to it, goldenness. So that's pretty, especially in the summer. I could see myself wearing this one because there's not a lot of pigment obviously to it. It just seems like it's like almost this golden with tiny micro golden shimmers in it. So I do like this one in Champagne Cream. Okay, for a little bit deeper color, this is Rose Gold. This looks like a little bit darker of a nude. I would call this more peachy nude, but it has some rose gold flecks in it. Again, seems a little bit sheer and like not full pigmentation. There's not like a ton comes out when you dip your wand in. Like I will say, I feel like you kind of need a couple of dips. Oh crap, that's what I get for talking. This one's a little bit more pigmented, a little bit darker of a nude, but still, as you can see, I wouldn't say that these are like loads of pigment, but that color is really pretty, and it is a really nice a little bit deeper of a nude shade in comparison to the Opal one. This one is Opal, and this one is the Rose Gold. Okay, now we have Tiger Lily. This is really pretty and one of my favorite blushes in the collection. So this one seems like it has packed full of pigment, but this is the first one that I have felt like actually has a lot of pigment. And yeah, I mean, it goes on with a decent amount of pigment. I wouldn't say full pigment though, but enough that I would want for a gloss, because sometimes if they're too pigmented, it makes it actually hard to apply them. So I like it when it's just like a decent amount. That's a really pretty color. My mom would actually really like this color because she loves the color coral, so I might pass this one on to her, but that's really pretty. I do really like this one. I like the way it kind of matches the shirt. I would like something a little bit brighter, like I said, and more like this color coral, but I really like Tiger Lily, and that is one of my favorite blushes from BECCA. Okay, this is like a mid-tone corally color, and this one is called Snapdragon, and I'm going to swatch that over here. This has a little bit more pink in it. So that's that one, that's the Tiger Lily. As you can see, a little bit more pink in it. That one's really pretty. A little bit more muted. so this is what Snapdragon looks like, and yeah, I'm pretty convinced that none of these are very fully pigmented. I would say they're sheer buildable, but you can only probably put like maybe 2 layers on. You're not going to want to get them too built up, or it can probably be a little bit thick. I'm just going to do one more coat on the bottom, but yeah, I don't want to get it too thick because I could feel like if I build it up anymore, it could get a little bit goopy. But I do like this color. It's really pretty. Okay, then we have this color in Camilla, which is a really pretty pink color. A very bright pink shade. Yeah, that and I mean, it applies pretty sheer. It does give you a really pretty like wash of a bright pink shade. That's really pretty. I tend to stay kind of away from this color. The older I've gotten away from it, but I really do like a bright pink. These types of glosses tend to make my teeth look a little bit yellow, so that's why I kind of stay away from them. But it is a really fun and pretty pink color. Okay, this is a shade I really love. This is called Foxglove, and it's like a mauve-y berry shade. Very, very wearable. It has some little sheen to it. I like this color a lot. These remind me of very like juicy, easy wearable glosses. I would say they're sheer, buildable, easy to work with. And a lot of colors are very flattering because they're very muted and they just have a little bit of that extra kick to them that gives you that extra shine and extra glow. I really like this color. This is one that I would wear more towards the fall time, but it's a really pretty berry color. Okay, we have a deeper shade. This one is in Dahlia. And this is like a deeper, more like oxblood berry type color. Okay, I really do like this color, but what I will say about it is that the sheerness of it kind of almost gives you like jelly type formula where it's like almost like a gel stain look, so you can't really get very precise on the edges. So it leaves like, it's inconsistent. It will leave a little more patch of color right here and then kind of fade out. So you have to sort of take your finger and rub around the edges or be wearing a lip liner. So this isn't really like an easier color. I think almost like if it was a little bit more pigmented, it would be easier to apply it a little bit more accurately, but it's kind of like one of those stain-like colors. It is really, really pretty, but it gives you like popsicle type lip stain in my opinion, but it's a pretty color. I like this one. I personally probably wouldn't ever choose to wear it. I do like it when it's on, but I just, if I'm going to be wearing a darker lip color, I like to go for a fully pigmented darker lip color, not one, because I feel like this might tend to bleed a little bit. When it's on, I like the way it looks, but I just don't know if this would be one that I would recommend to pick up. This last color is the least appealing to me just in the package. It is called Chocolate Geode. I think this would be beautiful on a deeper complexion, but it might even just make a really pretty, I don't know, maybe I just don't know how I feel. Like I do like brown lips, but I don't know how I feel about this. This has a little bit of shimmer in it. Yeah, this color is just not my favorite color. It's not the color for me. It is a pretty color. I just think it would look more flattering on a different skin tone. Maybe a little bit more of like a medium to deeper skin tone. This color would just be beautiful on. But this is the last shade in the Chocolate Geode. It's Geode. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Okay, I put back on this Rose Quartz shade. So that is it for the glosses. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing them swatched. What are your thoughts? Have you picked any of them up? Is this something that interests you, or is it something you're gonna pass on? I think if it were me, I would be someone who would buy the Opal and the Rose Quartz. Those would be the two that I would wear the most, and probably get the most love from. I like a nude gloss like that. I've already said that. So for me, those would be the best. As far as these, like I said, being pigmented, no, I don't feel like they're very pigmented. They're very sheer, and they give you a really pretty color, but the darker colors make more of like a popsicle lip type of a look, and I feel like you can build them up a lot before you would be getting any type of full coverage pigment to them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your comments down below and subscribe if you're not already. I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.